To love.
All right, Nikki, go ahead.
I can't tell his on mute. There you
Who,
go.
who, oh, Joe. I was seeing who we got. Hey, Joe. How does it feel after coming off that win? You saw the tape. What were the biggest takeaways for you guys?
It was amazing. To get our first SEC win. The biggest takeaways, for us was that we don't get happy from this because we still have a lot to prove. We're not getting big headed from this. We're taking this W and we're moving forward into getting our defense even better than what it was Saturday.
Bob?
Joe, it's not often a guy plays off the bench and gets SEC Co-Defensive Player of the Week. I don't know if it's ever happened before, but what did that mean to you? And what do you thought of your season so far?
Yes, I was coming off the bench. I trust Coach Odom. Everything he's doing is not to hurt me. It's to put me in the best position. That I want to be in. So, I didn't think too much of coming off the bench. I just wanted to make a play for my team in the whole state of Arkansas.
Everybody?
Yeah, Joe, a lot different team this week than you're facing. I don't think it's any secret you guys can't just run 3-2-6 and drop 8 the whole time against these guys. What do you see from Auburn's offense and in particular Bo Nix?
Bo Nix, he's a good quarterback. He can scramble the pocket. He can throw good. He can throw on the run. So, we're gonna mix it up a lot this game. Our defense is very versatile. We can play a lot of coverage. We can play man zone. We can do a lot. With Coach Odom and Coach Carter. The things that they got going for our defense. Are so amazing because we don't run the same defense every Saturday. So y'all gonna get a lot of different things this weekend, versus a different opponent. We're gonna play a little bit of every coverage this Saturday.
Scotty?
Hey, Joe, according to Pro Football Focus, you guys have the best pass coverage grade in the SEC through 2 weeks. I guess just what's your thoughts on that and what do you think's led to that?
Like Coach Carter said, man, our goal at the end of the season is to be the best defense in the country. So that's pretty much expected, because we work for that. We are still putting in work for that. So yeah, man, like I said, that's our goal is to be the best defense in the country, and that's going to show consistently throughout every game.
Nikki?
Joe, you and Greg Brooks both came up with big plays. What does it mean to you to put on for Louisiana?
And it's crazy that you said that because he got me going. I was on the bench, and I was looking at him. He came up to me and he was like, "Let's go, brother." And I was like, "I got you, bro." So when it came for my time, and then I came to him, he was like, "That's crazy, bro." He was like, both of us got to pick it. We from Louisiana, and that's like, that moment still like it still kind of make me happy, with him saying that to me, and it was everything because that's everything we dreamed of, before we came to Arkansas. Even when he was being recruited to come here, that's our dream of us balling at the same time at a high level.
Bob?
Joe, I'm sure Chad Morris is the Auburn offensive coordinator, so he's scheming up this week to try to go against your all's defense. What do you think about going against Coach Morris? And do you think he has any kind of advantage because he recruited some of you guys? Obviously, coached you. Was with the team for 2 seasons.
He can game plan, scheme all he wants. We are getting ready as a defense. For whatever he throw at us, trick plays, anything, it don't matter. We're gonna be ready as a defense. We're gonna be dialed in. We're gonna be focused. We're gonna be ready for whatever Coach Morris has ready to throw at us. We're gonna be all over it. That's all I can say about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Shivers, the running back's been banged up, but Tank Bixby, the freshman number 4, what are you seeing out of him? Looks like a pretty tough runner.
You know, to me, I think Hill was a pretty tough runner as well. You know, and we kind of was all over him. So I mean, him as a running back, being a powerful back and this and that is not going to really. To me, I don't think it's going to affect us because, the first 2 games, our D-line has been controlling the offensive front. They've been getting pressured. So I really think our defense is going to, stop the run. Our linebackers is going to be there to stop the run. Our linebackers have been playing really well. So I'm not concerned about him as well. I think the biggest deal is going to be, the passing on the back end.
Scotty.
Joe, just what have you thought about the defense's tackling through 2 weeks, and especially last week? I know you guys didn't allow a lot of yards after catch like LSU did when it played Mississippi State.
And we had a good week of practice. We was running to the ball as a unit. Wasn't one person, 2 people running to the ball. It was all 11. So our tackling, we are confident when we're coming up to hit because I know. Greg is going to be there if I don't make this, outside hit that I'm supposed to make. So I will, we're being taught that just go, don't hold back, just go, because I got 10 more people running to the ball, so I can be as confident as I want.
Jordan.
Yeah, Joe, you and Bumper co-defensive players of the week. What does it mean to you to get that nod from the SEC? And can you talk a little bit about Bumper's role on the defense and kind of any leadership role that he plays?
Bump, we kind of came in together. So like just seeing that award, it was crazy because, what we went through the last 2 years, it wasn't really, good for us. But, for us to, just go out there and have success, like it was amazing because, I felt like we was doubted, like, what I'm saying, as at his position and at my position. So just showing them that the talent we have and that we can go out there and do it, we can be one of those guys. It was a great thing to see. And then Bumper Pool, he's a good leader for our team, and definitely for his group. He always making plays. Like he's been put in the right position to make plays, and he's gonna run to the ball. He's gonna run to the ball full speed. And I know this, because like it was a play where I had to outside containment, and I knew for a fact that Bumper Pool was gonna be there for the inside hit if he used to go inside.
Yeah, 1, 11, 18, the wide receivers. You talked about that a little bit about the pass game on my last question, but those guys played against you last year. One, Schwartz is a guy with a lot of speed. He's like a 10 flat 100 meters guy. Yeah. What do you remember about those wide receivers? What do they bring to the table? Are they doing anything different this year?
Yeah, I hear a lot of people talk about, his speed and, how fast he is. And at the end of the day, this is a football physical game. So, that's our plan, to get physical from the first quarter to the fourth, and we know he's going to run. So we are going to be well prepared for that. We had a great week. We had a great day today at practice, with treating receivers like our scout team, like a speed guy, not being lackadaisical, getting out, so we're going to be ready for the speed. We know the speed that he have. And like last year, I didn't really see too much from those guys, with catching wise and things like that, and the speed, I didn't really fear too much either. I'm definitely not going to fear their speed this year.
Bob.
I got unmuted there. Hey, kind of following up on Trey's question. Each of those, I think Schwartz had 130 some receiving yards, and Williams had over 100. I think he had right at 102 touchdowns. So those guys were pretty good last year. What do you think you got to do to keep them in check?
Yeah. So the other guys gonna have to step up. You like the 2 receivers you just named, that's their main target. So the rest of the receivers are going to have to make a play. So Bo Nix is going to have to pick other receivers to throw the ball to, because I know for a fact, and my defense is gonna hold me up to that 1 in 18 are not gonna have the ball in their hands most of the time. Like he gonna have to throw it somewhere else. That's all I gotta say about that. He's gonna have to look for other targets.
Last one, Trey.
As a defense, do you guys do much wet ball stuff? I mean, it's going to rain, but I know that's probably something the offense works on, and maybe you can fill me in if the offense has done much on that. But you guys work on it. You got to catch the ones they throw to you too. He's on mute for me.
Yeah, so I was gonna use, you know, like Coach Pittman said today in meetings, that you have an eagle, you have a hawk. An eagle, when it's raining, cold, go inside, right? You know, a hog, we love that mud, we love that water, so that's what we're gonna be out there Saturday. We're gonna be some wild hogs, getting dirty, muddy, rainy. We gonna be in that weather, so we're not concerned about that. You know, we just ready to go play. You know, to keep showing the world what we have here at Arkansas. That's what we're gonna do.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Who else did Kyle say we were getting?
Greg Brooks. Joe was a little fired up